Hi, it's Elena. One of my most asked questions on Instagram is my makeup routine. So today I'm gonna show you step by step how I do my makeup. Also, it's raining outside, so I'm sorry if there's any background noise. I don't know why it's always raining when I'm filming. That's strange. Anyway, here's my makeup bag, so let's do my makeup. First step, I don't use primer. I don't care if you hate me now, I don't care if you want to come for me, I just don't use it. Instead, I'm gonna start with my eyebrows. And yes, I start from my eyebrows because whenever I don't, my makeup turns out so bad. I don't know, it's like a curse. Whenever I don't do my eyebrows first, my makeup just isn't makeuping. I use the Essence eyebrow gel in dark brown. So what I do is I just follow my natural eyebrow, but I only do the bottom line, and then I just blend it all upwards, so then it kind of like blends in naturally. And then I brush it. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one, and then I'm gonna be back. I've never done my makeup on a couch, but it's honestly so comfy. Now that I have my eyebrows on, I'm gonna move on to the base, which is gonna be the, oh my god, I have no idea how to pronounce this. Chanel Vita Lumiere Aqua, something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna use that. I'm basically gonna drop this to my Chic Glam makeup brush, and then I'm gonna go in. Now, one thing about this foundation is that it doesn't really have coverage, like it's really light coverage, but it evens out the skin very nicely, which is exactly what I want. I kind of hate using foundation because it just makes my face feel really heavy. So I feel like this Chanel foundation is a very good alternative because it evens out the skin but doesn't like leave the heavy feeling on the face. Whenever I'm wearing this, I feel like I have nothing on. Oh my god, there was a hair in my eye. Then I'm going to take my beauty blender and just go in and blend everything because I want to make sure that everything is blended very nicely. Then we're going to move on to bronzer, and I'm using this Rare Beauty bronzer stick in Happy Soul. And I'm going to apply this to my cheekbones and my forehead. And then I'm going to take this big brush and blend it. I have actually no idea what brush this is. I actually think this was originally meant to be like a powder brush, but I just use it for my bronzer. And then whatever product I have left on this brush, I'm gonna use to bronze my jawline. I don't use much product on my jawline because it's naturally already pretty sharp, so if I put too much product in there, then it's gonna really show. Then it's time for nose contour, and I do my contour with an eyeshadow palette. Again, you can come for me if you want, but I don't care. I'm using the Flower Nose Ice Cream Latte palette from the Strawberry Rococo collection, and from here I'm using the darkest shade, and I'm just gonna take this little flat brush, I'm gonna dip it in there, and I'm gonna do my nose contour. I basically create two lines and then I connect them from the bottom, and then I like to do this like little button nose thing. And then I take a very similar brush like before, but just a little bit more fluffier, and I just blend it. Also, I have no idea where these brushes are from because I've had them for years and they have no brand logos or anything on them. Then to finish my nose contour, I'm going to take this highlighter pencil from Chic Glam, and I'm just going to highlight my nose. And then I blend it with my finger. Okay, then let's move on to my under eyes. And I like to use this eye brightener from Rare Beauty. This is the shade light to medium. And I know this is supposed to be used when you like aren't wearing any makeup, but you still want to like brighten up your eyes. But I like to wear this under my concealer, so I'm gonna put this on. I just do like 4 dots under my eyes, and then I blend it with a beauty blender. Then I'm going to take my Artistry concealer in the shade Light, and I'm going to conceal my under eyes, my chin, because I have acne there really often, then wherever I have more acne, and then between my eyebrows. And then we just blend it all again. Next, I'm going to take my setting powder. This one is from Flower Nose from the Swan Ballet collection. And then I'm going to take this little powder puff and just go in. And I'm going to set my under eyes and then my forehead, chin, and cheeks, because those places always tend to get really oily for me. Next, let's move on to blush. I'm using the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Nearly Rose. nose. Then I take my Flower Nose blush brush. Why is it so fun to say that? Blush brush. Anyway, I take that. This is from the Swan Ballet collection. I dip it in and apply it. And then I'm gonna set it with a powder blush from Flower Nose. This is a shade Angel Chanson and it's from the Strawberry Rococo collection. Now that my base is done, I'm gonna move on to my eyes, and for eyeshadow I'm gonna use the Chanel palette, and then I'm gonna take this brush from H&M that I've had for a really long time that I can't even remember how long I've had this. I'm gonna go in with this shade. It's like a medium brown, and I'm gonna apply it to my crease. One thing I like about Chanel eyeshadows is that it doesn't matter how horrible you are at doing eyeshadows. Once you blend it, it just always looks good, which is amazing because I am horrible at eye makeup. So this palette was just like made for people like me who just don't know how to work with eyeshadow. Then I'm gonna take this fluffy side of the brush and just blend everything. And then I'm gonna take the darkest shade from this palette and apply it to the corner of my eye. And then again, I just blend everything. Now that we're left with this eye look, I'm gonna go back in with this medium brown and I'm gonna apply it to the corner of my eye in the bottom to make everything kind of blend nicely. And then I'm gonna go back to this Flower Nose palette and I'm gonna use this golden glitter shade and I just apply to the center of my eyelid. And now we are done with the eyeshadow. Now I always like to do this little eyeliner to the corner of my eyes, and I use this Rimmel London Scandal Eyes eye pencil. This is in the shade Intense Black. And what I do is that I just basically create the tiniest little triangle and then I just connect it to my lash line. I like to use an eye pencil instead of an eyeliner because then the finish is gonna look so much more natural. And once I have the triangles, I just blend it with the eyeshadow brush. Then I like to go in with a nude lip liner. This is from Lumine and in this shade Hazel Hot. I just like to follow my natural lip line. And then I apply this Flower Nose lipstick from the Strawberry Rococo collection. I have no idea what shade this is because I cannot find it, but it's like this pinkish, reddish color. And then on top of that, I apply this red lip gloss from Flower Nose. This is from the Moonlight Mermaid collection. It smells so good. It smells like candy shop. I'm in love with how this smells. And then the last step, I'm gonna curl my lashes and go in with the Rare Beauty mascara. And then that's it. This is the finished makeup look. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video.